I have someone in the studio that recently got cancelled and lost a YouTube channel with over 1.3 million followers. And
Ouch! 1.3 million followers YouTube channel. Poof, gone. So what happens next?
we're going to find out what happened to him and what's going next for him. Thank you so much for coming to the podcast and having this video.
I'm sure you know him, right? This is what happened. I made a video about his video, and the next day I wanted to open the video. I could not. I found the channel was deleted, channel was suspended. But I found something really interesting. I will show you later, but let's go listen to him.
A lot of people are very interested in what happened to you lately. So Dave, tell me a little bit, how are you feeling now? Just recently, your life's work deleted, 1.3 million followers deleted with your channel and channels.
He's still smiling. Now, am I being sarcastic? Am I laughing at somebody else's pain? No, not at all. If one person in the world knows his pain, that's me. Because I am the man of getting banned, getting suspended, getting deleted, getting cancelled. One of my TikTok accounts had 10,000 followers. One day, it's gone. Boom. Another TikTok account had 30,000+ followers. One day it's gone. Boom. Poof. Another one had 60,000 followers. One day gone. Another TikTok account 157,000 followers. And one day gone. How did I feel? Look at his smile. Do you feel it? Do you feel the pain? No, you don't. Because you never even tried, my friend. How do you know how it feels like when you make thousands of dollars per day from those followers? All of a sudden, your traffic source is gone. No, that's not all. I lost 20,000 subscribers YouTube account. I lost 74,000 followers Instagram account. Another 80,000 followers Instagram account hacked out of control. But I saw they still kept my link in the bio. That's weird. Actually, the people who hacked have no idea how to make money off of it. That's crazy. I mean, they could have simply reached out to me and learned how to make money, but they didn't. So the point here is, I'm not being sarcastic. If anyone knows how it feels like, I do. But I do not want you to know, and that's why I'm showing you this video. Instead, I want you to learn how to grow socially fast. Now, if you're one of those who say, Mosh, I'm not on social media, I don't like social media, I don't want to show my face. All right, maybe 9 to 5 suits you. Maybe you need another 3 9 to 5s. Go, get them. But if you want to replace your 9 to 5, get rid of your 9 to 5. You want financial freedom. You want to buy whatever you want, whenever you want. Guys, I planned for a pretty long video packed with value, education, and real case studies, exactly the steps that we take and we teach our students to make real money. And you, my friend, haven't liked the video yet. May I ask why? Come on, give me some inspiration. Like this video, share with your friends and family, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Switch on the notification bell button, because this is just the beginning. We upload a new training every single day, and you want to get notified by YouTube. And the only way to do that is to subscribe to our channel, and make sure you ask your friends and family to subscribe as well. And in this way, you also help us get 10,000 subscribers in next 90 days. So go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. Let's go. You want to wake up every day and say, Alhamdulillah, I am free. I can work from wherever I want. I can do whatever I want. I can print my own cash. Then this is for you. And if you are tired, you don't have time, you don't have tech knowledge, you don't have experience, you are not confident that you can do it alone, then I welcome you to my 99% done for you program. And you can't even join the program. Even if you want to, you have to watch the full training video at 99dfy.com. Go watch the full training video, understand how digital marketing, digital product works, how it can give you freedom, possibly. You will learn everything about our business. And also, at the end, you will learn how we can help you. And if everything goes well, inshallah, you will be able to earn money like these guys. Now, results are not typical, and this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Far from that. This is reality. If you're looking for reality, then 99dfy.com is for you. Go watch the free training. And if you have any question, DM me on Instagram. I'll be more than happy to answer all your questions. See you at the training. Now, we're not going to listen to Dave Nick about his failure. We want to make it fast. We just want to get quick bullet points, the best advices, what went wrong, what we should avoid. And for that, we need AI. So I am at onemin.site. Yeah, you can browse onemin.site and create a free account. Yeah, at the moment it is free. I don't know it's going to be free in future or not. And I have no interest to keep it free. I'll make 7 clicks to create a money-making site and I'll start making money with it. First click is here at the transcribe button. Then I will do the second click to get the transcript. Now that the transcript is ready, I'm going to make the third click here, then put the transcript right here and perform the fourth click. Here is the click number 4. And now AI is working for us. Like a genie in Aladdin's lamp. The genie is out. It's working, it's analyzing the video, it's finding the best chunks, tiny little clips, and turning it into an interesting money-making method. But that's not all, it doesn't stop there. It also wrote a headline and a sub-headline for our website. So, about to do the 5th click on this button, click 5. And in a matter of seconds, we have got a website built, a money-making website. You can call it a mini course website without writing a single word, without even creating your own content. Now with the 6th click, I will add a call to action button. And this button will show after 5 seconds of page loading. Now here is my 6th click. The 7th click is to save the page to cloud. And we got ourselves a mini course site and the button will show now. Isn't this amazing? Now use this page, share with your friends and family, share with your social media contacts, give it away as lead magnet in exchange of emails and build emails list. Sky's the limit what you can do with it. But we are going to make money with it. So we will tell you the rebuild method, earning 6-figure brands in 90 days without starting from zero. Let's go. Starting with R, rise after cancellation.
I have someone in the studio that recently got canceled and lost a YouTube channel with over 1.3 million followers, and we're going to find out what happened to him and what's going next for him. Thank you so much for coming to the podcast and having this video. A lot of people are very interested in what happened to you lately. So Dave, tell me a little bit, how are you feeling now? Just recently, your life's work deleted, 1.3 million followers deleted with your channel and channels. And obviously we're in an undisclosed location now, but a lot of people, millions of people are out there excited to hear from you on what happened. Before we get into that, hold your horses, guys. Let's get to know you a little bit, all right? So I personally know you a bit, that you've been creating videos for the past 8 years since you were 15 years old, and you had over 2,000 videos created. Now, what was your initial aim to get started?
Yeah, absolutely, man. First of all, thank you for having me on. It feels very weird to be canceled on YouTube after nearly 10 years now that I've been posting content, and I've been just, it's a mix of feelings as well, but I feel a massive relief as well, because now I can literally go there and do anything. The reason I started that channel was I was a 13-year-old kid who just wanted to help his mom pay the bills, and I was like trying different side hustles at home.
Listen, it doesn't feel weird. It feels pain. It feels helpless. At least for a second. You feel like there is no one in the world for you. For a second, you feel like everything and everyone is against you.
And I was like, I want to record the journey, because I had a feeling like I'm going to make it one day, and I'm going to look back at these videos and I'm going to have a catalog of like hundreds of videos of me growing up doing that. And eventually I ended up making millions of dollars online. And people were following that journey. So that YouTube channel that I started with over 1 million subscribers, that had over 700 million long form views, was essentially me sharing the journey of like being this broke kid, teenager, and sharing what I was doing, like all the different side hustles I was trying and failing, and all the money that I was losing, and like all the lessons that I was learning. And then the problem where I think came, and how people can save their channels and how they can avoid getting banned from YouTube. So first of all, I started like, I needed more content. So I was like, okay, what if I now take other people's stories to inspire more? So I would go to like Fiverr, find a freelancer, like some kid from India where you can see he has $500,000 in sales. Yeah. And I was like, do research, see exactly what he's done. And my goal was like, let me show you that if this kid can do it, you can do it too. So I was like making these tutorials of how they're doing the things to make money online and sharing that. And eventually the channel grew. We were the fastest and the only channel to pass.
Right, we got it. I mean, he's getting nowhere. He got a chance to speak. He's speaking like crazy. We don't have time for that, right? So we move on to the next section, early hustle and monetization.
Really teaching how to actually do that. So I was just literally me doing those things and seeing the comments of people saying like, okay, but can you go deeper? And like, how did you run that side hustle? hustle? How did you do that? Because I'm making these 10-minute videos on YouTube, but people want like the step-by-step stuff. And so I was like, okay, what if I actually make a mini course? And I remember that day when I first made the product, which was $99, and I was like, no chance in hell is anyone gonna buy this. I put that 2 hours later, I'm getting 2 sales. I'm freaking out. I'm like 15-year-old kid who just made $200 in a country where average salary is $300 a month. I made this in 5 minutes after launching, but it was still ridiculous. So now I understand that the very first thing you need to do is you have to, and you're obviously an expert in this, you probably correct me if I'm wrong, but choosing one niche, choosing one avatar, choosing one problem, posting as much content as you possibly can, creating really high quality content there, and you're going to learn what that audience wants. Most of them are even going to tell you in the comments what they want, and then you make what they want, not what you want. Because a lot of people are like, yo, I want to start a school community, I want to sell coaching. Yeah, but does your audience want that? Like, do they want that? What kind of problem are they looking to solve?
Yeah, we work with a lot of businesses and experts, and one of my mantra that I always...
He's absolutely right. But did you notice where he came from? He started making content first, he built followers, people liked his content, asked more in details, step by step. Based on that, he created his course, he launched and made sales. That's where he made money. So the first thing he did was building his audience. Now you understand the power of having a YouTube channel, making content like me, like him. He is bigger though, 1.3 million subscribers, but built in 8 years. So if you're one of those who try something here and something there and something there, and all of a sudden, before even next month, you ask every one of your gurus, where are my Lambos? The other day, one of my program members asked me, tell me, when am I gonna make money? I gave him a simple answer. If I knew when you are going to make money, then I wouldn't be Muslim. Maybe I would be magician. What I know is put in the work, serve the people, do magnetic marketing with your content by being there, present for your audience. Keep helping them. Give them the real information. Even if it is one info, make it right, make it correct. Tell the truth. Show up every day and they will love you, they will follow you, and they will only buy from you. Even if it is $10,000 PDF ebook. That's overly exaggerated, by the way. I am saying audience first. There is no exception. If anyone else tells you otherwise, run from them. The third step is build a real community. I love it.
Communities, for example, they make $100,000 a month teaching crypto or scamming people with crypto, so people fall for it. That's why they make so much money from school. And they're like, yeah, I'm also going to teach crypto because obviously if you scam people, you can make a lot of money. And so they try and do it and they feel miserable. And even if they build a community, they're really going to be depressed. I know a lot of guys who are depressed doing those things. So if you want to build a good community, I would just start with yourself. Think about like, what is it that I'm interested in? What is the problem that I solved maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago that I can teach and that I can do on a regular basis? The reason most people fail is because they can't do one thing consistently, and they can't do it because they don't really care about that thing. So I would really start a community you care about. I like when I have my community, every single member that joins, I'm like, yeah, here's another brother, here's another friend, here's another sister. I love it. I love people that are inside, and I think that if you start with that, money is just going to follow. I didn't start it to make lots of money, but now we have 84,000 people and it's making lots of money. So I think, loving it is one of the most important aspects of it.
Beautiful.
Absolutely correct. I learned this the hard way. This was one of my first groups I ever built. However, this brother earned $250 commissions from the 99% done for you program last night. So yeah, I mean, if you haven't watched the free training at 99dfi.com, why not? Back then, I built this group with one goal. Every time I launched a new product, basically a software product, I needed real human reviews and testimonials. So I invited my existing customers and audience and asked them to join the group. And every time I launched a new product, first I would give them free access in exchange of an honest testimonial. Honest. This way, my sales pages were full of proofs, social proofs. People use them, they love them, real testimonials. That one single process helped me make many six-figure launches. 2 of my launches did over $300,000 in a single week. How crazy. Now the fourth step, unplug to reconnect.
Focusing on one single thing for more than 3 months, if you can do that, who's going to compete with you? But a lot of people cannot do that. So I think you have to change the way you think.
The hardest thing to build a business online is being online. I love that quote. I'm going to quote that going forward. And Also in your personal life, it's very hard to reach you, right? Because you are doing what you're preaching and you're not actually on Instagram, you're not actually on social media. Well, unfortunately now on YouTube, but also not using it to consume. Did you ever have a period in your life when you were actually a consumer of social media and you felt that you were more anxious, anxiety was a lot more around, you were less productive and less focused?
I think that anyone who says online that they haven't gone through that, they're lying. Even Jeff Bezos, when he was on Lex Fridman podcast, he literally says that he scrolls his phone. So I had that massive period, probably a year, and that's the most I was making millions. That was last year. I was 22 years old. I was making millions of dollars, so I had a lot of time, and I was like, yeah, let me scroll. Who cares? Like, it doesn't matter. I'll just scroll. I felt so anxious, so literally depressed from scrolling my phone. And I couldn't stop. I was like, I know how bad it is, but I still go on and still do it. And I tried 1,000 different tactics.
That's 100% true. 100% true. Even if you are successful, you think that you are free, but you are not, because you have commitments to your peers and your customers. They need your help. That's why they paid money on your product or your service. When you scroll phone, you literally see yourself destroying your time, your most valuable asset that you can never make, and that's time. That's unbelievable. So your brain, your mind, it doesn't accept it. Your brain and mind, your existence, your soul won't accept the self-destruction. So when you destroy your most valuable asset, they try to pull you back, but they can't because you're addicted. So you know what you need? In my opinion, that's what works for me. You need to be productive. Do what works. In other words, support your customers. And if you don't have customers, go get them.
Eventually worked out for me. I tried even like putting my phone outside of the room and sleeping without a phone and all of these things. What actually worked for me, the best tip, was just trying to fill my days with activities that don't allow me to be on my phone.
The next step is identity and skill reset.
Build systems and scale. What are the skill sets, in your opinion, that you would start learning if you had to go back?
That's a really good question. First of all, I love the fact that now I also have to start from scratch, because that's the best part. Literally, if you ask any successful entrepreneur, starting out, like those first few struggles and like the first few months are absolutely the best. So I have that luxury of starting from scratch again, and I love it. So whoever is messaging you right now, whoever is watching this right now and is starting and is broke, I love it. That you are going to have the most fun right now. When you make it, when you're already like in Dubai and you're driving a Lambo, you get used to it after a week. Trust me, you're going to love this. And I waited for this moment for so damn long so that I have open field and I can start something. In terms of skill set, if I could start again from scratch, the number one skill that I would want to learn is personal branding and content creation. How do you actually get attention in this world where there's...
I didn't expect this Dave Nick guy would be so intelligent at such a young age. I was thinking he would say, you should learn AI, you should learn typing skills. I'm joking, of course. But when he said personal branding, that's number one. Tell me why. Because AI is going to change from this to that. And today or tomorrow, people will reject AI. Even now, people don't trust AI. So if they know for a split second that in the DM, they're getting response from AI, people don't like to chat. No one wants to chat with AI. People want to chat with a person. That's where personal branding comes in. You become a go-to person. You become a helpful person. A personal brand. They should know you by your name or your logo or your brand, that you are a go-to brand for them. That's amazing. Love it.
Millions of people distracted on their phones. People think it's exaggerated. Just look around you. You'll see do you watch just one creator or you watch like multiple creators? Like, it's so insane. It's insanely easy to do it right now. Literally only at the beginning, and over the next 10 years, it might get saturated in 10 to 15 years, but right now it's stupidly easy to go and do it. So building a personal brand and just building a damn product around that, that's all you freaking need to make as much money as you want. There are guys with like 3,000 subscribers on YouTube making $100,000 a month. You don't need to be Mr. Beast. Just need one niche, one audience, one problem that you are solving. And
true and very true. The next step is L. Lies of social media.
Hard for them, but they're struggling, man. Inside, they're struggling because they're perceived. They know that their audience perceives them as someone super successful, and then they're back home like rocking in the chair because they're depressed or not making any money. Right? Don't be that guy. Please don't be that guy.
It's funny, like I was in Dubai and I was in the building and I was in the elevator and some guy's looking at me in the elevator and I look at him and he's like, yo, I know you, you're Dave Nick from YouTube. And I was like, yeah, what are you doing? And we started speaking. He's like, bro, to be honest, like I just saved up my last $1,000. He's from the UK. He came to Dubai to take photos to sell a trading course. He literally, I still have that guy's contacts, and I see him like he's genuinely struggling for money, but on Instagram he's got an exotic car. He's selling a trading course. He is barely affording McDonald's. He's struggling. Sad.
All right. So I believe that this is because of social media, right? Like young men and young women as well.
This is not about social media. This is what people think of what worked on me will work for me. They saw that they bought a course based on the luxury lifestyle of the guru. Then they can also do the thing and sell their own stuff. And that's why this information or this course market got so hated. It's not only that people don't take action, it's also that they buy stuff that either don't work or the founder of the course or the program does something else. That's crazy. So here is a story. You see, the people who are making money, they do only one thing. They send traffic to the offer. Simple. Now, I cannot tell you details right now. It's another topic. Or maybe it's the same topic because Dave Nick is the man of traffic, followers. Anyways, these guys send traffic and the system makes the commission for them. Now, that's a whole different story. Go and watch the training and you will understand everything. One of my program members asked me, how are these guys making money? I asked a couple of them. They're not doing what you are teaching. The answer is, what I am teaching is what I am doing. Many people do same thing in many different ways, but the fundamental is same. Build your followers, build your audience, build your customers. Even if you have to start from zero, that's the foundation of any business. You don't have an audience, you don't have fans, you don't have customers, you don't have money. Even if you want to open a shop, where would you do it? You will do it in a marketplace where there is existing audience. People look at your shop, they will like it, they will get curious, they will come to you, you'll smile at them, help them, talk to them, sell to them. Everything is around people. Dave Nick lost 1.3 million people. That's all about today's video. So if somebody just come and say, oh, that guy is making money and he's not following your program, he's doing something else, then you, my friend, is an idiot. He's doing exactly what we are teaching. Go and get traffic. And if you want the shortcut, if you want to learn how we do it, then check 99dfi.com training, free training. And after the training, you will clearly know what the program is about.
Have a lot of body image problems and men have a lot of wallet image problems, right? Because they see all these young kids like yourself or myself traveling a lot, living the good life, not seeing what it takes to actually do this. What would you recommend people that genuinely want to start out building online businesses, online offers, personal brands, to encourage them that it's okay not to flex with rented Lambos. It's okay to have one wife and many kids and not, spin girls and buy bottles and pump champagne in random clubs and then create content around it. What would you tell them to make them believe that it's worth it to just do it the hard way? It's okay if it takes time. It's okay if you struggle. It's okay if it's gonna take you 7 or 8 years to build 1 million followers and then get canceled and have to restart. It's hard, but the first sentence we learn in the business when you're going to a university is the higher the risk, higher the reward, right? And we're taking a lot of risks. What would you say they have to do to not fall into this trap of showing more than who they are?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there is a lot of risk and you are going to have to go through a lot of BS to get there. And even now, I personally feel very much behind. But if you go to my Instagram, it feels perfect. You have these exotic cars, you have exotic locations, but I genuinely, 90% of my day is me behind a laptop, sometimes anxious, sometimes depressed. For most time, I have no idea if I'm doing the right things. Why am I wasting time? So you never lose that feeling. That feeling is always going to stay with you. Most of these people are broken. Most of the millionaires on Instagram are broken people. I met them. I know most of them are miserable. But the other thing is also just asking yourself, what is that you actually want? I have a friend who is making millions of dollars.
He's going in a different direction. Listen, yes, it's okay not to show off your Lambo or multiple girls. It's okay not to even show your family or your wife or even your face. But it is not okay not going out there and try to help people with the information that you already know or you just learned. verified, and you know it's true. Now it is your job to go and tell the world. When you do that, that becomes content, that becomes your marketing element. It will build your personal brand. Now, showing face is good, really good, but not important, because people want solution to their problems, not your face. So what is Dave Nick doing lately? Dave Nick rebuilt his channel. Well, I can say, or maybe I should say, he built another channel. This channel already has 370,000 subscribers. Learn from this guy. I mean, he's young, but I'm learning from him every single day. Look at his consistency. He started this channel even before he lost his channel. I mean, he was ready for the worst case scenario, and with another channel, he was getting more and more customers. Good, super good work. The next module is a direction for the future.
You're ahead of 99% of people. Look at everyone around you. They can't even scroll a TikTok for they watch it for 5 seconds and they leave. You're listening to this for 30 minutes.
As someone that understands your audience, understand content creation, business, online business, what do you think you can consider yourself a leader in that space with having had more than 1 million followers? What do you think are the right steps for you to take in order to influence your generation and the generation following to become less depressed, more happy, more aligned, and more content with their lives?
Wow, that's a really good question, and that's something I think about a lot. And because it's coming again, we're going back to the thing that with personal brands, you have to solve a problem that you had in the past. That way, you're gonna love solving the problem. You're gonna enjoy. I had a problem of being miserable watching people on Instagram, scrolling on their phone. So one of the biggest things for me is now just trying to spend more time outside and encouraging people to go and spend time outside. I think you're gonna imagine the power you're gonna have if you're not scrolling your phone. Imagine how more powerful you're gonna be compared to 99% of people that you know they can't even leave their phone, and you're outside, you're enjoying the sun, enjoying the friends, enjoying literally feeling things, not speed running youth scrolling your Instagrams. You don't even know where 4 hours passed. Boom.
Well, long story short, don't waste your time scrolling. Instead, turn this scrolling into your content. The same way I am doing. Highly recommended. If you watch one video, don't just spend 32 minutes listening to somebody's blabbering. Turn it into a mini course site. Give it away. Talk about only those sections. Look at this. I built a software. My software makes a mini course site in 7 clicks under 1 minute. I give it away and people love me. People buy my software and I make money. And I talk about those sections, the mini course, and I make my content. People watch, follow me, and simply buy from me, and I make money. That's how you make money. And if you don't like it, then my friend, find something else that you love. But don't love this. This is stupid. You know what I mean? Let's go. If you like this video, gently hit the like button. If you dislike this video, then share with your friends and family. Because whether you liked it or not, it could be helpful to your friends and family and your social media contact. And if you think we are doing our best to try and explain to you how you can change your life, and you want to watch the next video, then make sure you subscribe to our channel and switch on the notification bell button. And make sure you ask your friends and family and social media contacts to subscribe to our channel, switch on the notification bell button as well. This way, you will help us get 10,000 subscribers in next 3 months. To learn more money techniques, watch these videos, and we will see you on the next one.